Hello, welcome back to Cork in the North. I am your host, Andrew Ryan, and we like to switch. No, I'm James. We like to switch it up a wee bit. I'm James, and we're doing the Patreon here now.
Yeah,
we've got our lovely guests, Aryan Butler and Andrew Ryan.
Look at his hair.
Look at that. Like I was thinking about your hair, and I was like, I'll not bring it up. But now this.
My hair's fucking grand.
No, but look at his hair, Andrew.
Look at this, dude.
This guy's got the thickest fucking hair.
But James, I think if you shaved your beard and styled your hair, you'd look different.
I'd look like a wee guy. I would look different,
Yes,
granted.
That's very true.
I would look, that is very true.
Quite the observation there, Andrew. Wow.
What's the beard about?
What is the beard about? I just thought do you know what? Actually, I lived in America for a year and I had to shave every day. I started growing a wee bit of stubble before that.
Why did you have to shave every day?
Because I worked in a country club full of old, rich, Jewish people.
Golf club.
Oh, yeah. Golf club. Tiger Woods. Golfed at it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude.
His dad, Tiger Woods?
Tiger Woods would go there to golf. Rory McIlroy would go there to
Is this
golf.
in Florida?
Yeah, Florida.
And what, did you meet
Serena
them?
and Venus Williams lived in the country club.
And did you meet them?
Never got to meet them. Got to watch Serena or Venus. Are they twins?
They're sisters.
Right.
Same family. Same.
Yeah.
Venus is the oldest one.
Got to
Serena's
watch.
the youngest
Got to
one.
watch one of them.
I bought both of them.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
You have bucked or you would.
I think one.
I think. See if you had a threesome with Serena and Venus Williams, lad. I don't think you come out alive.
No.
No.
Probably fuck you
The way
with a
they handle
racket.
balls, you're screwed.
I'm in the middle of them too.
Yeah.
Is
Like,
how
you're
that
getting
works.
They
double
wouldn't be
teamed.
there. They both wouldn't be there. They're sisters.
You're getting spit roasted.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, some people.
Have you watched porn?
You watch porn?
Yeah.
But that's not real.
Here, it's real here.
Yes.
All right,
It's
and that's
real
all that
here
matters.
and here it's all
the Williams sisters. I think one of them's a virgin.
No.
Nah, they both have kids, mate.
Oh, no, Venus doesn't have kids.
She isn't the fucking
Serena
Virgin
has
Mary.
kids. No, Google is Venus Williams a virgin. I am near certain. Sorry.
Producer Sean is just going, why are we... Producer Sean's got to go home to his wife, and if she checks his hard drive...
I'll Google it on
and
my
what he's
phone.
had to Google, is Serena Williams a virgin?
No, she's not a virgin.
And then she goes, what are we doing today? And producer Sean's going, I was just at work with the lads. After that, can you Google, is Joseph Fritzl released?
Yep.
Probably don't. Yeah.
Venus Williams is a 41-year-old virgin. Yeah.
Oh my
she
God,
is.
she should make a sequel.
Yeah, I'm still a virgin.
41-year-old
Venus
virgin.
Williams.
She not married?
No, Serena is. Serena got done.
Jesus, do you think that's why she's so good? She was just never bothered by the whims of sexual desire.
Maybe.
Hey, how
Joseph
can you get to
Fritzl.
41 and not have sex, man?
Well, that's Venus
I'd
Williams.
say, I'd say the nuns are
You think like nuns and priests aren't flat out
bucking like
dinging each other?
Dinging is a good
I would
phrase.
say, what happens? Like, how do you? But we all have urges. So how does a priest or a nun deal with the urge?
Just
Just whack off.
loved ones from Ann Summers.
Do priests?
I imagine priests whack off for sure. Did you ever feel guilty about whacking off? Do you remember, like, if you grew
Not
up
once.
in a religious kind of... I didn't really grow up in a religious house, but
I feel guilty leaving it in.
we went to mass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel guilty not letting it out. You know what I mean? The Joseph Fritzl is released and
Where is he?
he's being moved to a nursing home, marking his... He said he wanted to live over in Scotland and stuff.
Yeah, like he's got any fucking chance of that.
Scotland. He said he wanted to move to the Highlands.
did he
or
think he
whatever.
would fit in or something?
So he's
like
released because he's got old age or whatever.
Joseph Fritzl says he'd love to live in Britain if he is let out of prison and roam free in the Highlands of Scotland.
That sounds like it was like a fucking Vogue interview.
Yeah.
Where would you love to live? Joseph Fritzl when you get out.
Joseph Fritzl, when he goes into the nursing home, they're like, right, Joe, where do you want to have, which room would you like?
Like
And he's
that cupboard.
Definitely not anywhere in the basement.
Nobody's ever seen a picture of his daughter, Elizabeth Fritzl.
Yeah, they keep her.
But apparently,
in the spotlight.
I heard a rumor that she is engaged to be married to
I
the
think about to
person.
go. I heard a rumor she's hot.
You'd keep her in the basement too, if you know what I'm saying. Elizabeth.
I heard a rumor.
Apparently, she is
Fritzl.
banging.
I heard a rumor that she's engaged to be married to the person that was put to mind her by the Austrian government.
Oh, there is photos of her.
Is there photos of her?
Aye. There's Elizabeth there.
Yeah, no, I'm talking. That was all before she was captured.
Aye, there's one after.
That's not her.
I think it is.
Give us a
No,
wee
that's
flash.
not her at all.
What happened? Who's that then?
That's not her. That's
Well,
a
why is
solicitor.
it when I Google Elizabeth Fritzl, this lady comes up that
That
looks
is
like
not her. She doesn't speak to the press.
Well, I think she
Is-
has. What happened
Is it a
to
wee,
Elizabeth Fritzl?
Go visit that. Click visit on that.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Elizabeth Fritzl has never been seen in public, or there's never been a photograph shared. She's like Michael Schumacher. You can't. There's no Michael Schumacher. There's no pictures of her. There's no pictures of Michael Schumacher since his
Is there not?
accident.
Because he's a stig.
Yeah.
I've heard this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's not her.
What was Michael Schumacher's accident? He's like a
I can't. Yeah,
horrific
maybe it is
skiing
the
accident.
solicitor.
So, like, there's no pictures of Michael Schumacher since his accident. There's no pictures of Elizabeth Fritzl.
What are you trying to suggest?
What I'm trying to say is, no, hold on a second.
Elizabeth and Schumacher are bucking on Daddy's Island.
Right?
They've swapped places.
There's no pictures of Michael Schumacher since his accident. There's no pictures of Elizabeth Fritzl since she was found in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do we have to? What else is going on that we don't know about?
Oh yeah.
A lot of stuff.
But look, the reason why you don't see pictures of them is because they've been through very traumatic events.
You don't see pictures of Madeleine McCann?
No.
Well,
That's a
I
conspiracy.
think, yeah, they would maybe take a bit. Would you mean like since she was kidnapped and missing for 20?
Just saying you don't see them at all. Saying.
But there's all this talk of like body doubles, people like
Paul McCartney.
like Paul McCartney and stuff. What if Elizabeth like Fritzl is driving the F1 cars now?
Do you want to know what I heard about like potential like body double situations? Or do you know why there's a lot of famous people getting sick right now? They say because they know the world is big like doomsday event is coming, and they're fucking off to the bunkers, so they're putting it out. Oh, King Charles is dying. This person's dying up, but they're actually away to the bunkers and leaving
So
us.
the Queen is in a bunker, do you think?
Queen's in a bunker, lad.
Oh, she's in a bunker of some sort.
Yeah.
All right.
Hitler went into a bunker, didn't work out well for him.
Well, that's arguable.
It's no car park.
That's it. There's a theory he went. Where'd he go? Mexico? Colombia? Argentina.
There's loads of Nazis in Argentina and South America. You know that?
There you
Do you
go.
know I'm originally from Argentina?
I don't like the way you turned to me
What a
and looked at me.
segue.
That's I am a Nazi.
Do you know my family originated? So
you have Aryan looks about you.
Aryan.
Like the blonde and sort of.
What's Aryan?
Aryan?
So that's like the Aryan race.
The Aryan race.
Hitler wanted that to be the prestigious race.
So
that's what he was trying to get.
That's
rid
why
of
he
everybody.
killed all the Jews, because they had black hair. They had their features. He didn't like all the stuff that they looked like.
I
and
just think
so-
that's just like a real intense form of self-hatred. If Hitler just liked him,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, see, like he had dark hair.
He wanted to create the perfect race. So if you had a disability, if you were ethnic, right, that's why he killed.
If you were a homo,
Yep. That's why
Get out of here.
he just wanted straight white.
So both of you
blonde-haired
would
male.
have been killed.
No, I would have been okay.
So am I superior to you under Hitler's eyes?
in Hitler's eyes,
In Hitler's
yeah.
eyes, you're the ideal guy.
I'll take
You've
it.
got red hair though. I don't know if that.
I don't have red hair. Don't say that.
You're ginger.
Are you ginger? Are you ginger?
No,
What if it's the exact same colour hair as you?
no, you don't.
No, you
You've
don't.
ginger
I fucking
hair.
do, man.
No, your hair's lighter than his.
Something
My-
wrong with being ginger.
Strawberry.
Yours is like a dirty blonde.
yeah,
I would
yeah.
call
Strawberry
that.
blonde. Is that
No,
what
it's not strawberry blonde.
What's
It's
strawberry
dirty.
blonde?
It's dirty blonde.
Dirty blonde.
Yeah.
Dirty blonde.
Can I ask you a question? Do you remember, like in America, there's always been these people that go missing for like 10, 11 years and they get found in the back of someone's garden. There's been Lucy DeGard or Tracy DeGard, or there's something DeGard in America. Then there was the guy that had the three women chained upstairs in the house.
Yes.
Or is that
And he killed himself in the prison.
Yeah,
had
that one was
three
crazy
women.
because
That
he
was
just
fucking-
he
didn't-
just
he
had
did-
them in his like he didn't
He had
even
them in a room
hide
and just
them.
handcuffed there for like 10, 11 years.
Yeah.
They got out and they rang. And then there was another one where there was a documentary made. There was a girl, she was living in the garden and she did a runner one day when she was cleaning the car. And then she actually felt sorry for him because she had Stockholm syndrome.
Oh no, she went back. She,
Fucking mental.
what about that there? The family who had like 12 kids and one of the wee girls escaped and went to the police, and then like they're getting interviewed all over the place at the minute. Well, maybe a couple of years ago.
And
Did
they
you hear
don't
about
have
that?
any reading skills. Or
Yeah, one of them's like
cognitive
30,
skills, yeah.
but she like talks as if she's 16 because the police went to the house. They're all chained up. Yeah,
That's all in America.
all in America. Lad.
Fucking place is mental. The answer to gun problem, America, more guns.
Do you think so?
That's what they say.
What's your stance on the gun situation in America?
Oh, I wouldn't be a fan of them.
No, not a fan.
Because they kill people.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like, it's terrible. Like,
yeah,
but it's America, though. They're fucking idiots.
it is America.
Some of them, not all of them.
How did you find America, James?
I loved it, but it was a crazy place. Like, well, we were in a very
Rich part.
rich part. We were just like hanging around with
Yeah.
these old rich Jews.
Because you,
That's
you
correct. And they
think
fucking love
Florida,
us.
you think America, and you're like,
Oh yeah,
all the stereotypes about.
a lot of crackheads. I will say that.
But America is very poor.
Mm.
It's a very poor country. People don't realize that. They think it's like land of hope and freedom and all that, but it's actually incredibly poor, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
A
old
lot of
divide
poverty
is shocking.
Like I heard something recently. They said if you took London out of England, England's actually a third world country based on the economy per
Wow.
capita. That's what I actually heard. It has the same economic output if you took London out as some African countries.
Same if you take Margaret Felt out of Northern Ireland. Yeah. You're fucking place
No, I don't know if that's accurate. That's what I was told. Sorry, why were you there? What brought
I
you
was
there?
over on a marketing degree placement year, and
And did they pay for it?
I was a waiter. It had nothing to do with marketing whatsoever.
So you basically got on a plane, went to...
Wait to hear this, but it also ties into the paedophile stuff because the guy that took me over there was
a
arrested for being a pedophile.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, start again. Start this again. What university are you in?
So I was in Jordanstown University and I got an email.
Is that Ulster University?
Yeah, Ulster.
Right, so
Saying,
you got an email from a paedophile.
yeah.
You're eligible to be paedophile, James. Congratulations.
So this paedophile said he wants to take you to Florida.
He goes, I want to take you to Florida.
It's a good
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, like,
Disneyland.
yeah,
I went to Universal 8 times
yeah.
in 1 year.
So he says, do you want to do your year work experience in Florida?
Yeah, he goes, do you want to work in a country club full of old rich Jews? That's what he wrote.
But
And
he's
I
a
was
paedophile,
like,
so that's not his. He wouldn't be fun.
No, but he didn't really care.
Because they're old.
No,
No, they were.
That's like
I
the same
was
to
offered
James.
this
The
job.
opposite.
It's not my bag.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like they asked me to do it, but
It's
it's
more
gross.
of a you thing.
So they took a pile of us. They took about 10 people from Northern Ireland. They had about 10 people from England, various places, about 30 South Africans,
Wow.
and then one Russian guy
Well,
fucking-
I mean, wow. What
called
a mix.
Dimitri.
Yeah,
And
of course.
he was classic. Like.
Nice, Dimitri.
So he took, hey,
Hey.
they took us over there. We did our thing,
Where did you live?
West Palm Beach,
Where, in an apartment or?
in an apartment, yeah.
Did you have to share it?
Who you sharing?
Yeah, so with all the ones they took over, they put us in a housing estate, basically, paid for everything. They goes, you go to work 5 days a week, you can do whatever else you want.
So you basically were like, you'd all be in a kind of a compound or something.
Yeah, basically, the old rich people loved Irish people. They loved
Yeah.
Irish and they loved South Africans. They fucking loved
Did you have to share a bedroom with someone?
Yep.
See, I
wouldn't.
see. I got offered to go do a work experience in Florida when I was at Ulster University,
Yes.
Jordan.
Butler search groups. So I probably shouldn't say that.
No, mine was for yummy jobs, and
That
What
sounds
was-
way more
is there-
pedophile
it
than
was
mine.
called
It does.
you want-
Butler search group.
Yeah, yeah.
Was he
I mean,
running it?
yeah,
Says
that
Dal
sounds,
runs
that
it.
sounds like my pedophile ring. No, yummy jobs was the one I at the time I don't still. have.
Yummy job. That sounds way more pedophile.
pedo-y.
I know it does.
Do you want a wee yummy job in
by
the
the
back
way-
of my van?
But Yummy Job were recruiting for people to work in Disney World. So I got recruited to work in Disney World, but it was again waitering at tables in Disney World, and I turned it down because of
would
the
be worse.
bedroom situation. You had to share a dorm and an actual bedroom with someone, and I was like, nah, I can't do
Yeah,
that.
you'd be like
No, I
waiting on
wouldn't do
kids. At least like the people I was waiting on were like fucking half dead and
Yeah, mine would have
like,
been
they wouldn't
families.
say much.
Yeah, mine would
So
have
it's
been
dead
busy.
easy.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And was that like, there's probably, because it's such like a 5-star, 6-star place, whatever, there was a lot of staff, so the service was never under pressure. It was always nice and probably chilled, was it?
No, it was hot a lot and fast. That's what they said.
Yeah,
They want their food hot. They want a lot of it, and they want it immediately.
yeah.
So like it was a tight ship.
America's another level of service.
Oh, like they
It's-
treat
it's-
service
It's
like
it's number one. Like
Yeah.
it's insane. Yeah,
like
yeah.
you come back here. Like I came back here to do a waitering job, and I was like, should I go back and check in the table? And they're like, nah, fuck them. I said, all right.
Who's the most famous person you served?
I don't know if I served anybody, but Tiger Woods.
What was he like?
No, I didn't
Oh,
serve him,
right.
but he worked there, or he didn't work there. He played golf outside, so they
Did he
Which
ever
is
come in?
technically him working.
he's
Did he
technically
ever
working.
come in?
Never came into us. Nah,
Why?
I don't know.
That's a bit strange.
Yeah, but I think that right. So the restaurant was for the old people. They pay. I don't know what he did. I don't think he like lived there much.
He lives in Florida.
He lives in. Well, maybe he lives in this combo. He came to play golf. Fucked off. We were left with all the
He
old
drove
people.
in, played golf, fucked off.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, but Serena and Venus,
Oh yeah.
they would play tennis every day. We would see them in the gym.
That's
you
class.
were not allowed to talk to them.
Oh,
Like,
Was that
do
the
not
rule?
approach. Yeah, don't approach them.
oh
Yeah, it is.
I'd have got sacked day one. Serena, all right, big girl.
You're not bucking anyone, no.
What's all that racket about? That's fucking yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to learn that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But she was a pedophile. Yeah.
So how did that come out?
So we got home, and
And was he with you in?
Yeah, every so often. Him and his wife would show up. They'd take us. Took us to see Lion King.
He's American.
Yeah, I thought he was a great guy. His wife used to give us cigarettes. It was pretty.
I mean, this is great.
That's grooming.
Yeah, she
called
was
grooming.
cool. She's fine.
yeah.
Did
she's
you any
just,
was the paedophile stuff he did? Was it like in the 70s and the 80s or something, or was it? Up
No,
to
right. So this is how he was caught. Right.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
he was on. Right. So I seen this news article like a couple of years later So it just popped up Miami Times or Florida Times or whatever the fuck. So it came, apparently him and his wife were on holidays, and while she was in bed, he was texting a 13-year-old that was in the same place. Right? So he was texting this 13-year-old. All the messages were up. The 13-year-old was like, I'm 13. And he was like, I love that about you. That's what he said. That was his line.
It's my favorite quality about
That's
you.
the best thing about you.
I hate 14-year-olds.
So when she was sleeping, he went to meet this 13-year-old in the apartment, right? But it wasn't a 13-year-old. It was the feds. And he
That'll
got
get you. That'll get
Pedophile
you.
hunters.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
American pedophile hunters. The
That
feds.
is the last thing a pedophile wants to see.
Oh, is a policeman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
because they're
loads
too
of-
old.
Chris
Yeah.
Hansen.
Chris Hansen or 10 policemen.
Have a seat.
Can I
That's
ask you a
fucking
question?
best
So
show.
obviously he gets arrested. He goes to trial.
Yeah.
He gets sent down.
Yeah, he's in jail now.
And the wife obviously...
She's still running the Butler
Pedophile
search group.
one? All right. The Butler search group. Yeah,
She's still running that thing.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, dude. I think so. I know that's, unless they probably did a name change.
Can I ask you
after
a
that.
question? And I know this is going to sound... Have you ever met... There's anyone close to you in your family or that you know or a friend of a friend that has been arrested for those type of
being a
offences?
Nah, we haven't had any of that in our circle, thankfully.
No, thankfully. But I think there was a person in Mahara caught on that pedo hunters NI.
Right.
Yeah.
Those are always fun videos to watch.
Oh, super
What
fun.
are you doing here?
Yeah. And it's great when they're just like, just leave me alone. Or like, nah, we're going to phone the police here if you don't talk to us. And then they're like, fuck it, all right. And then they talk to
Like
them.
the
and
full interview.
Just make it fully worse. Like, it's bad crack. And it's bad crack to be a pedo. But yeah.
Yeah, them poor pedos. Like, getting
Boys,
caught.
how's boxing training going for you two, huh? How's getting on?
I've been in one class.
Great.
Let
Wow.
me tell you. Do you know what I learned
When was that class?
last Wednesday?
Okay. That's one more than...
No, wait, sorry. I've been to two classes. I went here with Gaddis on Saturday.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, how was it?
It was very good.
Okay, this is hurt you, I'd say.
Luckily I didn't have to come up against him. It was his coach, big bastard. Like
Have
Yeah.
you did one yet?
No, I'm doing HIIT though.
head sessions. Is that like
I'm building up the
is that
cardio
like
first.
spinning
Right.
on the
right.
bikes?
Yeah, like I'm doing high intensity, like burpees, and I'm doing jumps, and I'm doing like lunges, and I'm doing sprints and stuff.
Do you know what?
and
That's
whatnot.
probably genuinely helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm building up the cardio. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have a couple of fights in a ring, like with other boxers, and actually do the full 90 seconds. So when I go in, the time and stuff like that, and the energy is going to be a surprise to me.
Yes, that's a good.
I'm going
idea.
into the ring in good faith,
Uh-huh.
in an honest capacity.
Yeah.
And I don't. If I win, brilliant. And if I don't win, the real winners are the kids on the day because they're getting the money from the charity.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
What charity are we doing it for?
I don't really know.
Fucking
It's probably the kids in it.
Yeah.
Is it the hospice?
I think it's the kids' cancer or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fair.
The
So
kids-
you're not going in with the mentality of I'm going to rip this dude to shreds.
Maybe when I get in, you will see
Have you got
a new me.
have you got like an inner demon?
Well, my dad
inner
says I have a
darkness?
horrendous-
Many.
I have a horrendous temper,
Yeah.
Do you?
according to my dad.
Yeah.
But I don't shout like
No.
me and Julie been living together for quite a while now, and we've never once raised our voices in our house. In the house,
That's
That's
good.
good.
You wait till you're out in public.
Just get in the fucking car.
Yeah.
Get in the car.
The best way.
We don't. No, I'm not a believer in that kind of stuff.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
like that.
I have been around people who are in relationships, and I've seen. Do you ever like be around people and
So
you kind of
bad.
look at them and you go, "Oh, I don't think he's got a good temperament."
Yeah, because you can tell
see that?
sometimes the guy is
And
like
you're
upset with
kinda-
a woman, and you're like, "This is
This
is
guy is
awkward." Like,
not right,
Yeah.
or this
Yeah.
woman is not right. Do you
Yeah.
know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
And I worry about people who are in those relationships because it's very
super
hard
scary.
to get out of it. Because what happens is that the blow ups and the aggression might only happen once a month.
but it's enough.
But you know, the following day it's all fine, and then it's fine for 3 weeks. Then it happens again.
You'd be walking on eggshells like
Walking on
that.
eggshells.
That'd be a
You
nightmare.
know that kind of thing. When you were growing up as a kid, Aaron, did your parents ever argue much?
Nah, not really.
No.
I mean, nothing serious anyway. They would just
Usual stuff like.
take the piss out of
Oh,
each other
yeah.
and fucking, whatever else.
What,
But
what about you?
Oh,
Did you
my
did you
my
grow up-
dad used to be like an alcoholic. Well, he's still an alcoholic, but he used to drink, and he was just like,
And do you have a relationship with
see,
him?
see now, he's like a wee dope.
that's nice.
As soon as he was off drink, lovely,
Yeah.
crazy switch.
So you think it was the drink?
Oh yeah,
Honestly.
it was like exacerbating just whatever.
What would he do? If you don't want to say, don't.
No,
worry
he
about
would
it.
just be grumpy
Would
bastard.
your mother get a load of shit and stuff?
Oh, she would give it to him as well. So if he was drinking, she'd be like fucking going at him, and then he'd be like, do you know what I mean? It's just
And as a kid, how did you that affect you?
oh, it was awful. It was
Thanks,
not good.
Andrew.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. I'm just interested.
The therapist in
Fucking
session.
hell.
Yeah.
Not good. But I
It
think
made him gay.
It made me gay.
You know?
That's what I tell my dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's interesting because I
think
think there is a connection with comedians.
It makes you grow up quick, I think.
I think there is a connection between comedians and stuff like that through some form of another. You know, there's a lot of comedians I know that come from places where maybe a parent's marriage was difficult or something.
Do you know what, Red? I think there is a weird connection, and this might be depressing as fuck, but because you're not looking them to flip out. As soon as they come in the room, you're like, need to make sure he's in a happy mood, make him laugh. And as soon as you do that, calms down.
Yeah,
So I think there was something there, maybe.
Yeah, I was very like that as a child.
Do you think so? Yeah.
It's strange, like, because I'm getting to a point in my life now where I'm thinking about this stuff a little bit more because I'm really happy in my life at the moment. Like, I'm genuinely very content.
Yes.
And I've never felt so content. I'm happy with my comedy. I'm happy with my work. I'm happy where I'm living. I'm happy in my relationships. And it's taken so long to get there.
Yeah.
I don't want I'm kind of built a little wall to protect what I have.
Right.
But because I feel safe now, I feel safe and I feel able to look back.
Yeah, whereas before you didn't want
Whereas
to.
I didn't want to look back because I didn't feel safe.
Yes.
See what I mean?
Have you bought a flight simulator yet?
But I'm buying
It's coming out in different ways.
buying a flight simulator so I can fly away from my.
So you can fly away from your problems.
No, but it's just interesting. Like, I do think there is something like that happening.
No, there must be
a
like
link between people. You know,
Mm.
it's interesting because I was watching a Theo Von podcast.
Yes.
And
He likes to get deep and emotional.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Do you like Theo Von?
Yeah.
And what was he saying?
He was just kind of talking about like how we can't feel proud.
Yeah. Even though.
Yeah, because like, you know the way, like, you're a comic, right? And you work your way up, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're feeling like, oh, people are actually buying a few tickets to come and see me.
You're like, the next thing. What's the next thing?
No, but
What's
it's
the
like
next
I
thing?
would have struggled for years to get that,
Yeah.
and now that I'm getting it, I feel like quite imposter syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that all the time.
Do
Yeah.
When people buy a ticket, I'm like, why would you buy a ticket to come and see me?
Yeah, you can't believe it.
And then I'm like, but then that energizes me as well to have a great show.
Yeah.
But it also, I would find it very hard to like I couldn't believe it. Like, when we said me and Aaron were going to go and do this tour and stuff. Like, we saw that one Mandela and the second one's just about to sell out. I'm actually now like who would do that? Who would come
crazy.
to see me?
That's crazy.
And then somebody messaged me yesterday saying they're driving from Galway just to see me in Mandela Hall.
God.
And I actually read it and I went, what the fuck are you doing that for?
Yeah.
Whereas I spent years working in the clubs to try and get a following. And then when I've got
Yes.
a nice little following and my people who follow me are lovely, I'm now like, why are you following me?
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah.
It's
Where does
weird
that
how
come
the
from?
brain works.
Where do you think that comes from?
Yeah, maybe it's a self.
It's probably somewhat healthy to be like, because whereas if you were like, obviously I could sell this out, and if you truly believed, you were like, of course these people want to see me, I'm amazing.
Yeah.
You're probably in
that's
a dangerous territory
That is
I
there.
actually think
dangerous.
that's dangerous.
Yeah, because I feel like you'll get what you'll not be as good, you'll not get better because you're like, I don't need to get better, I'm already class.
Yeah.
But
And then you'll just stay at the same level. Do you know what I mean?
where do you think
Yeah.
that comes from, Aaron?
I think
You had it as well, maybe when you did your Laveries and stuff.
I
maybe?
still have it. Like, fucking, you can list off, and you can do it as well, and we can all sit here and do it, and you can go, fuck, look at this list of stuff I've achieved. I've done this solo show, played this arena, I've played this opera house, blah, blah, blah. And that still isn't enough validation for us all to sit and go, oh yeah, we're good at this, or you know what I mean? We still have that in us to be like, oh no, we still gotta...
It's good for like a day. Do you know what I mean?
It's good
You're
for like
amazing.
the moment.
And
Yeah,
then-
yeah. You go home, you wake up the next day, and you go, all right, it's back to square one again. I don't know. I think it's just always, for me anyway. I just, you know yourself being around people doing comedy or doing whatever entertainment is. There's nothing worse than being in a room with a person that is the cocky, arrogant fucker. You know what I mean? No one wants to be in a room with that guy, let alone be that guy. And I think
Yeah.
the fear is you don't ever want to become that. And so you're always like, if people, like if anyone ever compliments me and goes, oh, Flip, you're doing great at the minute, I'm always like, oh, yeah, it's dead on. Like I'm never, I'm just, or I always say, oh, thanks very much. Like it's just, I don't ever think about it too much because.
Do you think you'd ever be satisfied? And by that I mean like you could reach a point where you go, I've done everything I want to do. I'll just leave it there.
Do you know, there's a part of me that feels that currently, but
yeah,
and it's not to say, look, not that I couldn't achieve more or that I couldn't sell bigger venues,
but you're already at a
point.
But
what I basically mean by that is, if I were to wake up tomorrow and all this were to be over, or I was to flip and get knocked down by a bus or whatever it is that happens, I would just be like, I had a good run.
I had a good run.
I did things that not many people get to do.
That's a good mentality to have, though, because then you're not living in constant fear of that going away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas some people are probably terrified of that. They're like, everything needs to stay the same.
Yeah. No, it's like life's life. You know what I mean? It's like when the pandemic happened, like you just fucking, life's life.
Did you not love the pandemic a wee
bit?
And
I loved it. I now have a deep, nostalgia or a deep romanticized version of the pandemic, because it's like I had a month solid where all I did was like wake up, make YouTube videos, like flip and do a bit of a workout, like I was making some of my best content
100%.
Like at that point, because it was like a time to sit and write sketches and a time to actually, instead of go, oh man, it was great.
McCann told me a story that like summed up the pandemic. He was like, lad, it was just free time. Yeah. He was like, literally one morning I woke up, he doesn't even regularly smoke, just walked to the shop, bought 20 cigarettes, a thing of whiskey, and just walk around the golf course drinking and smoking and listening to podcasts. And I'm like, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a nice wee day.
There was just this serenity of like, the weather's nice. There's no one has to go to work. It was
so sunny, wasn't it?
It was, oh man.
Do you know what I think it was? Why I think everyone was at peace? Because nobody was able to do anything.
Yeah.
So nobody felt they needed to do anything. So you're just do what I want. And what everyone wanted to do was play Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And that's all we wanted. That's all we really need as a species.
It was mad when all the McDonald's closed. That was weird.
Yeah.
When they're like, no, all these McDonald's have to close. Like all the fast food closed apart from pizza. Domino's, I think, was the only thing open. But because they were seen as a fucking needed to serve the public or whatever, an essential place.
Domino's.
But I remember when McDonald's reopened and everyone went batshit crazy queuing up outside it. Like there was driving, the fucking driving lane was queued for like an hour.
But how good was that day though?
When the McDonald's reopened?
Let's get a fucking McDonald's.
Right, guys, we can do it.
Do you know what I think? If we had, when you go forward 25, 30 years and the children of today, and you turn around to them and go, back in 2020 there was a pandemic and we had to queue up to get into Tesco's.
Yeah, it sounds like.
And all that, and they would go, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we have YouTube now, that we physically showed them.
Oh, true. Yeah,
it's real.
Like I actually think, like if we didn't have the internet and we told them about it, they wouldn't believe you.
Yeah.
Like some of the stuff was so fucking mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I remember queuing up outside Morrison's in England when I was living over there, and a woman going, "You're only 1.8 meters away from me. Can you move a little bit further back?"
Yeah.
And I went, "You're a fucking psycho."
Yeah. And then it was like you can hang out with two mates, but only one mate is allowed to be this close. The other mate has to juggle, and you're like, what?
Your back garden has to be this amount of square feet for us all to hang out and stuff.
They were literally I think they were just saying things.
Yeah. You can't sit at the table if you're not eating.
Eat out to help out, track and trace.
But they said to you, like, you can only go into the pub if you have food, but you can't go in if you only have a pint. Can I have a pint with my food?
Yeah,
like, can I have 10 starters and you just keep the starter on the table for the whole night?
Sure, we could
such bullshit.
We could only do comedy gigs here if we ordered pizza. Remember that?
Sure. Yeah, Vittorio set up a bingo. We're allowed to do bingo in his back garden, but it was just comedy. Do you know what I mean?
So weird. But we missed.
They were great days, man.
They were fun. Yeah,
a lot of people died though.
They did.
R.I.P.
All right.
Do you know anyone that died?
Not from
No.
COVID. Not from COVID. I don't know. So your hairline.
Yes, lads.
That's a callback. It's just a nice callback.
If you watch the public episode and then you watch,
I'll tie them both in nicely.
Tie it both in.
There's no malice here at all.
There's nothing wrong with my hair, man.
I know we can't see it on the screen.
Let's just show my hair. There we go.
My hair is fucking grand.
Yeah. Oh no.
Now, can I just say something? Do you like my jumper?
Is this new?
Let me see it. Diesel.
When did you buy this?
So, do you know Diesel clothing brand? This is not Diesel the clothing brand.
This is different. This is like petrol diesel.
No, listen to this.
This is Diesel.
No, listen to this.
Red Diesel.
So Diesel.
Very good.
This is so basically Diesel, the jeans and that shop that's over in England. They never registered their trademark in the Republic of Ireland. So a company in Monaghan just set up diesel clothing, and there was nothing they could do about it. And they have a shop in Cork in Mahon Point Shopping Centre, and it's called Diesel. And I always thought it was diesel.
Yeah.
Right? And I used to kind of go, geez, these diesels are very cheap.
It's a cheap.
I thought
my next
it
question.
was a fucking outlet, you know, like the outlet diesel. And then every time I go to Cork, I always go in. I got 4 diesel t-shirts, beautiful t-shirts that I can wear under a jacket on stage, you know, really tight, nice fit. €15 each. I got 4 of them for €60. Amazing. I got this for €20. Nice. I got 2 of these.
Nice.
And I was like, this is amazing. And I went home to my brother and he went, where were you? Because I was down diesel there.
Just
like,
completely kitted out in diesel, glasses, everything.
And then he turns around and goes, you know, that's not diesel. It's diesel, but it's not the diesel.
Yeah.
He said, that's another company just called the Diesel.
Yeah.
But I said, but I have diesel jeans that I got in England. He goes, yeah, but it's a different company.
That's mad.
Because he explained to me that diesel didn't register in the South. So everyone thinks that this is the diesel.
It's the same font and everything. They've just
looking
flat
at me
out
going, oh my God, Andrew's doing well. He's earning.
Yeah.
But if
Actually,
only
this
they
is
knew.
a dodgy top.
When I started wearing Duns, that's what they were saying. Like, James is on the Duns. Out of Primark.
I'm wearing a jumper a paedophile would wear.
You have a collection of paedophile jumpers.
Yeah, like, see, the thing is, I turned 35 now. At what age am I not allowed to wear this? And is the answer
12?
Is the answer?
I had
4
bed
years
sheets
ago.
that look like that.
12?
Yeah.
But in my head, I go, I'm still fucking.
But you know what? Yeah,
cool.
part of me still goes, I think there's like a retro vintage style. It's cool now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's what I am.
That's
retro
what they
vintage.
say.
Yeah. But yeah, look, like you couldn't wear this.
No, that would look completely
absolutely
out of the.
Yeah.
Like I would find people who wear stuff like that now a little
But why
bit
can
odd.
I wear it?
Because you have the personality for it.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Yeah.
If
maybe
people know you, that's normal for you. If I wore that, people
Yeah.
are like, why is Andrew wearing Spider-Man?
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
very serious professional man. Aaron's not.
Would you wear that to the golf tomorrow?
No.
Or would you?
That-
Would
if
you
he-
get ridiculed by your golf mates?
He would
Yeah.
get banned from the
You wouldn't
club.
be
allowed in, like.
You wouldn't be allowed in?
Wouldn't be allowed in.
Spider Man wouldn't be allowed in?
Like he wouldn't be allowed in anywhere near the course, not closed.
Golf's etiquette, man. It's all etiquette.
So what would you have to wear all the official golf
I wear
outfit?
golf trousers, golf shoes. Yeah, like my golf bag is about $3,500. So everything that's in my golf bag collectively, is adding it all together, my golf is about $3,500.
You just reminded me.
Just my clubs, like.
We wanted to play golf on that course in Florida, and we had to buy the full outfit, like in-store, like the in-building golf.
Yeah.
But like everyone there is huge. They're all fat, so I had to wear like a fucking double XL pair of shorts.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God, yeah. Nothing fit.
America, why are they so big?
They're just big. They're all old at that point. They don't give a shit.
Because the amount of sugar and fucking fat and their
Oh, it's
their
shocking.
food is insane.
See, to get like a pack of almonds that weren't salted, I had to go into a souvenir shop. Like it was like a joke.
Vintage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their food is just, they're so cheap and stuff as well. Like you can eat out in America and it's cost effective. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, it's.
Well, when I was in New York, man, it was so expensive.
Well-
What you do in New York is every block there's a $1 hot dog vendor. Just fucking walk around popping on that.
No, we went to Joe's Pizza, just had 2 slices for your dinner.
And that was
Then
it.
Go to the pub.
Oh, Joe's Pizza.
What a day, mate.
Is it nice?
You walk in
It's-
and go,
it's
hey,
fun.
Joe, two slices.
He's like,
The
hey, Andrew,
famous-
what's...
And then you
hey,
do that
how are
and go
ya?
and buy a load of weed.
You bought a bit of weed in America?
And then just go,
What kind of man are you in weed? Like, I know we were in Amsterdam together, but I was drinking. I couldn't tell.
I'm very reserved. I get very emotional.
Oh, really?
I start hugging people. And
That's
Really?
lovely.
I'm a nice
Yeah,
drunk.
you're nice. Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, if I was on weed now and he was next to me, I'd be like, you're just such a good man.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
Do you-
let me set up the camera in my spare room
I
here.
the best for you, Aaron.
Do you know how I
Oh,
do?
that's
I was
nice.
like, Andrew, this is how I knew you were extremely drunk at the Comedian Starts. When you had your incident with the Instagram live and I was on the live with you and you went to me, you went, man, you're one of the funniest comedians.
Oh, no.
And that's when I knew. I went, he's fucked.
End of life.
I was like, he's fucked. I was like, 'cause there's no way that's real. I was like, he's on another level.
I'm
here.
so
Like,
sad that I just had to leave.
I was so
I would have loved it. Was
Oh,
it good
you-
crack
Why did
after?
you leave again?
you did just sort of disappear
Oh,
into the mist.
I was like sitting there and the room was going, and I could just, I was just staring at everybody and I was like, if I stay here, I will become a melt. Or I'll wake up tomorrow and be like, oh, what did I say? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just fucking bounced.
I just found a tenner.
Did you?
That's- this is.
Mate, I found a tenner earlier on the street.
I have made some
When does
profit.
that
in
happen?
the studio. That's my tenor.
No, it's
My
not now.
studio.
No, not anymore. It was in my pocket.
Oh, good. I have a tenor in my pocket as well. Make sure
Am I the only-
my tenor.
Come out a fucking tenner. Wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up there, folks. Was that a segue?
So subtle.
Was that subtle?
James,
wrap
wrap
it
it
up,
up. What a day we've had. What have we learned? Can we finish on what we've learned today?
Right. What we've
Sum it
learned.
up.
we've learned that Michael Schumacher and Elizabeth Fritzl have not been seen for
So
a
they
long
could
time.
potentially be
Something's
the same
going on.
person, or there's a Freaky Friday situation.
Venus
going on.
Williams is a virgin
Venus Williams a
for
virgin.
now.
For now.
Wait till I get out to
Not
that
long.
golf
In the
club.
public episode, Michael Jackson is more famous than Taylor Swift at both their
Yes.
peaks.
Yes, and
Come
Andrew
Diamond
wasn't
Me would
born
be a
that
disaster for the
Come
four
down
of
with me
us.
wouldn't
Yeah.
work. There's a lot of paedophile talk.
We've learned a lot about
Pedophiles are bad.
Yeah.
We learned.
A lot about material at the minute. It's very pedophile heavy. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's been a good day.
Bye.
See you all
Thanks
there.
for tuning in,
Thanks,
folks.
Patreon. See you soon.
See you later.